Okay, we're gonna pop over here really quick and get those two things done. It's so rude.
I found something.
Making me lose Legion like that. How dare they? Go, 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 go. What did we find? The Alliance Frigate Hong Kong. Nice. And the Alliance 5th Fleet. More Hebrew.
Evasion successful.
Oh, no, this is all the underworld. Because Hecate is is one of the primordial gods. Sheol, all these are different underworlds. I forgot about that. Again, though, I love the representation of Hebrew.
Signal confirmed.
They do a lot. And let it be known, if I noticed those things in Hebrew in the first two games, I don't remember. So that's probably why I reacted the way I did. The Prothean Sphere? Sweet. That's one of them. Now let's go to the next spot. Pamyat.
I found something.
Okay, hold on. Gonna do this fast. The Alliance Frigate Leipzig? German, I think? I think that's German. Give me the assets, give me the assets.
Reapers eluded.
Applause.
Signal confirmed.
Makharia. Oh, Copus. Obelisk of Karza. That's what we were looking for. Oh, right there, right there. Oh, shit, 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 shit.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, gimme, 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 gimme. Cool. Bye-bye.
Evasion successful.
Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. They're after me.
Reapers eluded.
They're gonna eat me. Oh, for the love of Christ, where the fuck is it?
Faster
Aha,
than
found
light
it.
jump successful.
Gimme, 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 and bye-bye.
Evasion successful.
100%, and we're out. Cool. Now we gotta head over to this one. No. There we go. Now it's 10%. Hell yeah. Okay, now we can go to these other spots. That's our fuel. Oh, it's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Alright, so let's go to each one and look for the stuff we need to look for. Oh, that's a lot of places to go.
I found something.
That was quick. wreckage. What's the wreckage? What is it? Please be something good. 300 fuel, that's not bad. Okay, there's one more. Shit.
Reapers eluded.
Okay, it's
Faster than
right
light
there.
jump successful.
Gimme. Gasoline. Boom. Our Molly sniper unit. I do like snipers. Nope.
Evasion successful.
Off to the Nahalula. Nahalula? I am probably butchering how to say that.
Signal confirmed.
Gimme. More fuel. Right there, cool. On Haitiana. Haitiana? I wish they would say Setty's Guard. Ooh. At least should like the pronunciations.
Reapers eluded.
From my sanity.
I found something.
Yeah. Ooh, almost right past that. Code of the Ancients. We're gonna come back here, I know that. Oh, this is a lot. That's a lot. Holy shit. Keep running. Ah, damn. Did I at least scan it? No, I didn't. Okay.
I found something.
It's one. We got both, so that's good. We can just grab them and go. Do it. Got the Code of the Ancients. El Core Homeworld. Give me the fuel. And then Jet.
Faster than light jump successful.
I gotta hope there's a lot of fuel on this sect one. Nah, maybe not actually.
Signal confirmed.
That's one. It's two. Okay, there's fuel on one thing at least. Nevos. Come on, there it is. Very good. The Rings of Alune. We gotta grab this. Are we going this way? There we go. Just credits. Lame. Alright, let's get the last thing and beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be the leader. I hit that. Okay. Yep. I am determined to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Maybe there's something here I can check now. We are determined to make sure we didn't miss anything. Yeah, I know. Go, 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 go. Did I get it? Nope, didn't get it. So this one really just does not have anything, it seems. Nest. Anything here? I don't think so. Like, I really don't think there's anything there. I'm taking that as a no. We're out. Alright, back to the Citadel. We'll see what I have left afterwards and we'll go from there. Docking.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Nope.
I'll handle it.
We
Yes,
are
Commander.
quite good. Nothing here. Nope. Okay, so we have to go to the Huetamo. You have to go there. To Purgatory, and then to Presidium. So Hospital, Purgatory, Presidium.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an ego mining.
I wonder if we actually got in trouble
Recognized. One moment, please.
for half the stuff we did with Garrus. Just going on top of the Presidium like that and being like,
Now
can you
arriving
not?
at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
Good. Okay, so off to Purgatory.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
I think we need to go to the Spectre thing too to make sure we buy some more
Now
stuff.
arriving at ward level Purgatory.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news.
Of course.
Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people. With sincere gratitude.
Yeah, no problem. Arya, Edie, and Joker. I'll have to go talk to the researcher in the Presidium.
Spectre status. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Okay, where is it? Batali. Okay.
Sony and Alliance militaries face major setbacks. The Turians and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep power.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador.
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines.
Damn.
I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Rush. No.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me suit rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
What a
I wish that
dick.
clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Oh, I'm so tempted to go over there and be like, hey, shithead.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry.
I mean...
Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it.
You should have.
Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Yep.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
Aw, that was wholesome. I loved that.
The clutch is stabilized? Really?
Like, really, that was actually really wholesome, like, development. I walked right by them? Where? Where's the researcher? Are they up here? No. The CSEC officer. Researcher, here we go.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander.
Yep.
That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work.
Yeah, you're good. You're welcome. Okay, so all we really have left, that one, Leviathan, that's DLC. These two I can't do. Prothean Sphere? Did I not do that one? Hold on. Oh, okay, I did. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm like, I swear I did that one. I did. Okay. Can I buy anything new?
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Not much. We had the money to.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra. Thank you for shopping.
You make it kind of sound, you know, not good. I mean, I know it's not good, but like, you know what I mean.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at Agor.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
Right now, I think the best thing is gonna be
Hello, Shepard.
that. I was kind of let down. Like, their thing was adorable. I was just kind of let down by the whole, like, confirming their relationship again. I don't know. I guess I expected a bit more. Maybe because, like, in the first game, there's, like, a huge thing about their relationship starting. Like, they make this huge, like, romantic gesture to each other. In this game, it's kind of like, yeah, we're still dating. I don't know. Just like, I guess I expected a little bit more.
Exports.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Either way, it was on me that, like, I expected something more.
Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
Heading down to the refugees to get some more stuff.
Recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Heading on down to talk to the refugee who has something I need. Or I have something he needs, whatever.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24.
Okay, where is he?
Emergency civilian housing.
He's with James, got it. Gotta go talk to James. No, I'm not gonna talk to James.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you?
Where's the refugee?
It's about time.
Oh, it's in this whole area. Okay.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you?
No.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you?
Okay, where the fuck? This one? Yep.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gay Hinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
There we go.
About time.
Any stores down here I can buy from? Probably.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Good. Metagel. Nope. I know there's a store. One of these places is a store. Where is it? Here it is.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Like, I knew one of you had a fucking store.
Stand strong for your people with Batarian State Arms. Thank you for your patronage.
Again, the armor can be the last thing we get. If at all. Because, like, we get a lot of money in the long run. It's just we gotta burn through it.
Sector status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
So I think that's it for side quests on the Citadel. Yeah, because all we gotta do is this one. Find the ciphers, deliver them to him on the embassy.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Excuse me.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop.
Do 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 do.
Spectre status recognized.
You're damn right, it's recognized.
Cerberus has struck again, this time on the colony of Calliston. The dome
Nope, nothing
covering
there.
the city.
Can't buy those yet. Buy these though.
Disruption to element 0.
So all of these are going to require big boo-boo bucks. Shouldn't have to pay for them, my opinion. But you know, they're going to say what they want. No, I'm good. I don't need the shooting range. I just don't think I do. Boop. Okay, really quick. The counselor. Jacob. Yep. Okay. Nope, that's everybody. Okay. The fuck?
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard.
Sup?
Have you found something?
We're continuing our investigation into Counselor Udina's activities. It's still not clear how he managed the coup attempt. However, I need to speak with you on another matter.
Okay.
Matters have taken a serious turn for the Asari Republics. We understand your crucible is still missing an important component. The catalyst, I believe you call it.
Do you know where it is?
Unfortunately, no. But we do have an artifact on our home world, Thessia, classified at the highest levels.
What is it?
Suffice it to say, it may help you identify the catalyst. The artifact is in a temple located at these coordinates. A scientific team there will provide assistance.
Why are you being so secretive, though?
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Even our allies can have their own agenda. A balance of power exists in the galaxy that we don't wish to upset.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
And that's why I'm sharing this with you.
I appreciate the help.
It's for both our benefit.
Mm-hmm.
The homeworld has never been threatened before. Thessia has always been an oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil. The Reapers are about to change that.
Yep.
I'll do what I can.
More lives depend on you than any soul should have to bear.
Yeah, well.
You have my prayers.
Thanks. Wait, there's nothing else you can say but thanks. Guess we're going to Thessia. So, how do I do the Eden Prime resistance movement? Eden Prime. Like, I feel like it's one of those. That was weird. One of those things that, like, once I start it. Okay, this. Okay, calling it to priority Eden Prime. This. Accessing a terminal in the right building when you land on... Okay, Liara mentioned the Resistance got a hold of intel, can do them good. Until you will get an email saying the Resistance pushed Cerberus off Eden Prime. If you do not, then the mission remains incomplete in Shepard's journal edition. Ah. Damn. Okay, so that one's never going to be finished. So this and these two will not be ever finished. Damn, that sucks. So I didn't do the Eden Prime or the Omega. That's lame. Cerberus. I want to make sure I didn't just fuck this one up. Communication hub. Talk to Delk, Turian staying near the back of the Citadel embassies, near the Spectre Requisitions office. Do your journal to talk about Cerberus Cephers. Yep, got that. Cerberus cipher codes can be obtained during the mission communications hub after completing the second objective. Terminal say, oh. Wait. Hold on. If you fail to obtain the codes during this mission, they will become available via the Spectre terminal for 1,000 credits. Did I buy them and just not remember? Might have bought them and I don't remember. So, because nothing over there is that cheap. We bought everything we can. Alright. The Spectre terminal for 1,000 credits. Did all that. Okay, like I said, it's not there. When you obtain the code, return to the embassy and speak with him. His name is Delk. Maybe he's over somewhere else? I don't know. It's a Turian, so I'm like, okay, which Turian is he? Oh shit, hi big man.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What's up?
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander.
Yeah, no problem.
Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Kind of curious how these people would be warriors, but you know what? My presumptions are probably biased. Again, did I just did I walk past him without knowing?
With the war between the Geth and the Quarians now ended, the Turian military is receiving vital and unexpected assistance.
Nope. Is it you? Can't be you. Nope. 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 The Turians. Nope. Game, why hast thou forsaken me? I'm just out shitting curiosity. Is he in here? Remind me barely just, you know, poking my nose where I don't belong.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut.
You and me both.
I wish I could go into like an equipment of things I bought. Cerberus. Nope. Nope.
The elusive man is a human. In recent years, the pro-human syndicate.
No, like I said, bothers me. Gotta check one more time. I might have just not saw it. It says it can be available for 1 grand credits if I didn't find them. We can't do anything on this. No. Okay. No. Yeah, like there's no... These are all weapons. Enabled. Tracking enabled for the Harnar Embassy. Location of... Okay. Location for Batarian Patient. Welcome. Warrior Fleet Intel. Surveillance Authorization. Yup. Yeah, I did everything. Ah! Game. Why do you fuck with me? Like, I'm assuming it's this guy. He just not let me talk to him. Whatever. Fine. It's not my problem. Just get off my goddamn back. Bailey, Jacob, Arya, nope. Okay. I looked everywhere. Walls saw me. We're down to like 4 missions that we're not going to complete, I guess.
The Turians and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep Paragon.
Whatever.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
Okay.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
No.
Cerberus?
Okay. Back to Normandy we go. Gotta feed my fish. I gotta go to see Liara, see if we have any more bonus things we can upgrade. So I know Liara likes to give me, well, Lif likes to give me stuff. La-ta-ta-teen, la-ta-ta-ta. I'm actually kind of annoyed that
Have we found any new engine?
Ooh, hello.
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garva.
Shield.
They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding
Shield
Prothean
regen.
technology.
Shield
As
regen.
well, Sonax's part in instigating
Advanced
an illegal
biotics.
war on Garvak.
I'm sure the
Cool
Council
down.
will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Sergeant Kavanaugh to Sergeant Ichi.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Nice.
Perhaps we can talk later.
Okay.
At your service.
As long as you're not mad at me. Alright, next we gotta go and do... What was it again? Off to Thessia. Nope, nothing there. Of course, we gotta do the thing for the L cores. Where is it? Okay, Phone Taz. Not sure if it's a good thing that we are like literally. This is gonna be interesting. Elcor Flotilla. Yep, didn't make that. I knew it. I was like,
Evasion successful.
Do 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 do. Da 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 dum. Da da dum dum. Do 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 do. Tequila. Got the flotilla. Let's go.
Reapers eluded.
Can't catch me. Now, jump right back to give the Elcor the good news, because I don't think we're gonna head back to the Citadel anytime soon.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Nope.
I'll handle it. Yes, Commander. I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment...
Spectre status recognized. One moment.
Embassies. Talk to the Elcor.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
I'm sorry to that dude. It's very unfortunate to lose people like that. Alright, so we can't do this one, we can't do those two. This one's apparently just, you know, not gonna happen, so. Looks like all we can do is Thessia. Remember when we had like this, all those quests that were just not being done?
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
We burned through all those quests, damn. So
now arriving at docking bay D24.
For this quest, we have Javik and Liara. Should be fun.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off planet to try and make money. Give me my fucking fish, because I don't know. Again, I'm just paranoid feeding them. Now we can go to Thessia. Choop. Thessia. Starry homeworld, the crown jewel of the galaxy, apex of democracy, the beating heart of the galactic love, blah 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 blah. Okay.
He is under heavy Reaper attack.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. We were told that.
There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
That was the plan.
Then get to the shuttle, and let's do this.
Shabik, you coming? Oh, he only has those two colors. Okay. I thought there was gonna be more options. I think for you, Javik, though, we can upgrade a lot of your stuff. Let's go with. I give you the bayonet. That makes the weight heavier. Piercing mod is good. The damage. Ooh, what's that one do? But a 45% reduced damage. Ah. Yep. Can we do any auto? Yep. Warp ammo. Slam.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old.
Oh.
And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Benezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them.
Okay.
Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yep.
Yes. We had to kill her.
Yet it didn't stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Then let's show them there's another way.
Even if it doesn't, you know, convert them. Show them what they're thinking isn't the only way. Is a good way of looking at it. Welcome to the firefight.
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
You must be Commander Shepard! Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later! Get on that gun up there and do some damage!
Got it.
Enemy targets on the bridge!
Anyone else? Apparently. Nope. Yep.
gunship prepped and in the air.
Agreed. We should get up in the air.
That hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now!
Hold on. Don't. So those are Asari gunships.
I'm
okay.
Sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
Uh-oh.
No! I sense you the lineage of a leader. A warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of them. You're exhausted by defeat. And now you worry you don't have the courage left to war.
By the goddess. Are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end. Do.
We have the Crucible.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It will win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia.
Yeah, let's not go that far, but yeah.
Count.
Damn right we will.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
Gotta live a quarter mile at a time.
Watch it!
This has to end.
Draw strength from your enemies. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come. Staggered approach. Try to use cover. Push them back.
That was the last one.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
Go, 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 go. Keep moving.
On that building! We've got science core! No! Death!
Keep your focus, Liara.
Those things are slaughtering my people!
Then I'll bend you.
Gather and take cover! Watch the edges! Don't let him get around us!
These fucks. Incinerate them all. These guys just do not want to stop. Fuck. Fine. Push through too. Not the only ones who can do this. Alright, then let's burn through it.
Another mutant is starting.
Whoa. Nope.
Alright, let's get moving before more of them come back.
Yeah, really. I do not want to fight one of those again. It's not if I can help it.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
Oh shit.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
There really is no right answer for that. Like, you...
Above us!
My people must have been the devils. They changed their minds when the Reapers arrived.
Good reason. Light him up.
This is Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. No sign of her yet. Enemy forces have tripled in strength. I'm cut off from Outpost Tychus.
How do I get up there? Okay, looks like...
Understood. I'll do what I wait. Shepard just arrived.
Ooh, hello. A widow. I don't want to go with that one, actually.
Watch your head. How long can you hold out? How long does it take? Can you really win this war? Get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Keep burning them.
That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander. Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Oh, Liara, what are you suggesting? Alright. She says as we, like, look death in the eye and be like, yeah, let's just go do that. No biggie.
Nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
Hey. Some people would kill for 50,000 year nap. Oh shit. Don't be dead. Don't be dead. Come on, get back up. On your feet, on your feet.
Watch it!
Nice to meet you.
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunship flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war?
Mm.
Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We're in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way.
Come on.
Talon 5 inbound.
Just need cover.
All targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light them up. Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit.
Oh shit.
The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Yeah, no problem.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you from here.
Burn that banshee. The Marauder.
Maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
You know, when the war's over, can we put budget for more fighters?
Move! Now's our chance!
Destroy the spore pods. Other than not find out what those doing.
Commander! More of the Dead are attacking!
Where's the spore pod? Oh, we're just looking at hell. Ow. Gotta hold out.
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up. I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat, Talon 5.
Shit. What? Why wasn't I getting behind cover?
Keep your head down and give them everything you've got.
That needs to stop.
There she is. You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up.
Oh god.
My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat, Talon 5.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth it.
God damn it. I was hoping we could kill it before it took them down.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
Let me take a look.
You go for it.
It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
You may want to hurry.
Religion and military always mix among Asari.
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the acclaimed doctrine.
I don't mean to hurry you up, but like... Thank you.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
Something is weird.
What about this one?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Hey.
How about this?
It's more from the Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity. For something as important as this artifact, there should have been failsafes.
I hate to agree with his, shitty...
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
So they guided. Oh, this is interesting.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve.
So, Javik, you can admit it or not, but
Guessing these are the scientists.
I know it may be, impossible for you, but, it won't kill you to admit that.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
The Protheans directly had a hand in this whole thing.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
We aren't making any progress. I think we should examine those scientists.
Yeah, we're getting there.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
I'm starting to get the impression that the Asari are an offshoot of the Protheans. That's my thought.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though Athame does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are holding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
True.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do.
Oh.
The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
Probably.
Could be the Prothean standing next to you.
No connection here.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the Crucible, and then...
Okay, that's another one.
That one counts.
Doesn't look like a connection.
Nope. Where's her shield and sword?
This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching. There, another one.
That's 3.
It's still not complete. This isn't a connection.
The bust?
This confirms the Asari Warriors' superiority. The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
Let's do it. But who cut their throats?
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to...
The hell?
last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
No.
Hold on. We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
Were all Protheans so grim?
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
Then help us.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break this cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not a Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Wait. So, oh my god.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. She can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
Sir. Oh, him.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Yeah, I fucking figured as much.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
Whose side are you on?
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side, their way of thinking.
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity, you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever know. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
No.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve her of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
Fight this guy? Yeah, here we go.
Cover me while I recharge. Commander, the gun.
Get to cut first.
I've got this.
Lift grenade, frag grenade.
I need to recharge. Cover me.
The gunship's taking up position.
Singularity.
Shepard is mine now. You've had some fun now, Shepard. It's a pity the good ones never last.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's only one way this ends.
Oh, shit.
Target the supports.
No, no. Son of a bitch. Do not let him get it. Don't let him get it. Still got other guns, Shepard. You still got other guns.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
How about no? Don't do it. That's a very big beacon. Stubborn as always, Shepard, and I appreciate that. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Shepard! Hang on.
Javik, get him. Damn it.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait, I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there? Goddess.
Commander Shepard, are you there? Commander?
Counselor? The mission...
Contact with Thessia has been cut off. When will the Crucible be ready to use?
Counselor, I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
Why not?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then I should be going. Plans must be put in motion. Continuity of civilization has to be considered. I never imagined this day would come.
None of us did. Sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Liara system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Liara system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, Mom, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Liara system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Okay.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
Yeah.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in there wouldn't be a minute of this war that was easy. But watching Thessia fall, And knowing it was my responsibility.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none, but we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here, and it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This'll be over soon.
Just
It
paint.
better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.